Hi, this is Dr. J. Nityapriya, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science, JJ College of Arts and Science, Autonomous, Pudukkottai. I'm so happy to see you all through this video. And this video is going to be about HTML tables and cascading style sheets. So firstly we see how to create a simple table in HTML. Then we see how to add cell bordering, how to add cell spacing and how to do cell padding. Finally we see how to add caption to a table and slowly we'll move on to CSS, cascading style sheet. Okay. So first we see HTML table, how to create a simple HTML table. A table is a sequence of rows and columns. When a row and a column meets each other, that is called as a cell. Okay, there is where we put our data. Okay, so these are the common terms used for a table: rows, columns, cells. That's all. These are the common terms of a table. Okay, right. So a HTML table can be created using a tag table. Okay, every row in a table can be created with the tag tr. Every header will be created with th. Okay, every data inside the cell will be created with the tag td. Okay, right. See the coding: table, tr, that's the first row. We have three headers: th. They are first name, last name and age. We close the first row, and the second row starts. There we give three TDs, that is data we give. Okay, one header and two rows we are defining. Okay, see in the second TR, which is the first data, we have Jill, Smith and 50. That's the first name is Jill, last name is Smith and age is 50. Okay, and for the second record we give Eve, Jackson and 94. Okay, so that is all. A simple table with only few tags, few defined tags of HTML. Okay, they are table, tr, th and td. That's it. Let's see the output of the table. See, this is the table would be when we use the same coding there. Okay, so we are going to do some small changes, some small improvements of this table. We are going to put lines. Okay, so how to add lines? That's called cell padding. Okay, so cell padding is the space between the cell content and its border, right? We are going to put squares and we are going to define the space between the lines and the contents in every cell. Okay, so that is how we create the lines in every cell. Okay, so that particular property is called as cell padding. Okay, cell padding we can create using CSS. Okay, right. So we are going to put th and td. We are going to add padding for th and td, table header and table data. For cell padding we give the value 15 pixels. Okay, so according to this value 15 pixels, the space will be given. Okay, right. See, the style is given in the head, that is inline CSS. Okay, so we just do cell padding and we put the same table. When we do the cell padding, we give 15 pixels for every column. For every cell, the output would be like this. For the same table, if we give cell padding, the table will become like this. Okay, right. You can also try this table with a different cell padding value. Here we have given 15 pixels. We can also try it with 10 pixels or 5 pixels and see the output how it comes. Right. Now it is cell border spacing. Okay, now it is border spacing. That is, we are going to give space between borders. Okay, between cells we are going to give spaces, and that is called as border spacing. Space between cells is called as border spacing. Okay, right. So see this. The same for cell padding we give 5 pixels. Okay, and border spacing we give 15 pixels. Okay, and we apply it to the same table that we have created in the first example. Okay, when we apply the same styling in the same table, okay, it will become like this. So cell padding we saw, and now we are saying border spacing. Okay, now it is cell span. Spanning is dividing. That is, if we divide columns, that is called column spanning. If we divide rows, that is called row spanning. That is how, right? See, no, one column is divided into two. Okay, that is called as column span. And the attribute I zoom it. Okay, the attribute that is defined here is call span. For row span, we give ROWSPAN, row span. For column span, we define the attribute like call span, that is COLSPAN. Okay, and the value given would be in pixels, right? So we give the call span would be to the value would be the number of spans the number of divisions we are going to make in that particular row or column. Here we are dividing one column into two, and that's what the call span value is 2, right? If we give 3, the same column will be divided into 3. That's it, right? So this is the output. See, no? Okay, so this table, right, this table, for example, first row is divided into 2 columns, right? Bill Gates, and telephone will be like this. Then row span. Row span is the same thing, dividing row into 2 or many divisions, right? That is row span, and the particular attribute name is row span, ROWSPAN. So I zoom it. Row span 2. Okay, we are going to divide one row into 2 divisions. See, no, one row will be divided into 2. So this is called row span, right? So finally, we are going to see how do we add caption for a table. Adding a caption. Okay, we are going to give a heading for the table. That's it. For a student database, we give student database. For student personal detail, student mark details. So like that, we'll give a caption, we'll give a heading, right? So how do we add a heading for a table? Okay, with the tag caption in HTML, we can add caption to a table, right? See, this is the table, and the table, see the bottom line of the see the bottom, that's the output. There one table would be, and above that monthly savings would be. What is monthly savings? That is a caption. Okay, right. So for January savings, we gave $100. What is that $100 we are saying? It is a monthly saving for the month of January, right? So like that, for every month we give the monthly savings, and that's why the table is named after monthly savings. Okay, and that is the caption. So the table is created just like that normally, and above that, before creating everything, we give caption. Okay, so because caption appears on the top, no? So before creating rows, we create the caption. Okay, I just zoom in. See, no? Caption. After creating table, we give caption. Then we create rows. Inside that, table headers and table data. Right, I hope you understood the table concepts of HTML. Now it is CSS. CSS is Cascading Style Sheet. Okay, cascade, one style that is given will be applied to many tags of the similar type. For example, if we add a style for a paragraph, wherever the paragraph appears, the style will be applied. Okay, so that is possible in styling in HTML, and that is why it is called as cascading. Okay, that's why the name is given, Cascading Style Sheet. Okay. CSS can be applied in 3 ways. Okay, as it is shown in the previous slide, CSS can be applied in 3 ways. We can give inline CSS, we can give internal CSS, we can give external CSS also. Right. So firstly, it is inline CSS. What is inline CSS? Inline CSS is applying styling in the same tag in which you are going to give the styling. If you want to give the paragraph text into bold, we just give P space font style equals bold. That's it. The bold styling will be applied for the particular paragraph. Okay, so that is called inline style. Wherever the style is to be appearing, we want the style to appear, we give the styling attributes in the same line itself. That is called inline. Okay, right. So inline styling. See now, H1 style color blue. For H1 we are styling. Okay. So the attribute style is used, and what we are going to change in that style, color. The font color we are going to change. So the color is blue here, and the next styling is paragraph. Okay, for paragraph. For paragraph, you are changing the color as red. Okay, if we do these two stylings, the output would be as below. H1 will be appearing in blue and the paragraph will be appearing in red color. I hope you understand. Right, now it is in internal CSS. Firstly we saw inline, now we are going to see internal. Internal is giving the styling in the same document but in head. Okay, you know HTML has two compartments, head and body. Only body portion will be executing. That is the executable portion in HTML. In head we'll give only title and the other things. Okay, only we give title in head, or that's about the head tag of HTML. In internal CSS, if you want to apply any styling on the body of the document, we give the styling on the head, specifying the particular tags. That's it. The styling that has been defined in head will be applied to body. That is internal CSS, but will be in the same document. See, HTML. In HTML, the head is given. Okay. In head, style is appearing. In styling, for what and all we are giving styling? For body, for H1, for P we are giving. For body, we apply a background color. For H1 and P, we are changing the font color. That's it. The remaining is the same example we took previously. Okay. See now. Okay. So this is called internal styling. Okay, this is called internal. The styling is given in head and the styling is applied on the body portion. Okay, right. So this is called internal styling. And external styling. Okay, or external CSS. The styling is created as a separate sheet, and the separate sheet is having the extension. The file is having the extension .css. Okay. So that .css file will be just referred with a link tag in the current HTML document. So that is about external CSS. See now. So the same HTML document example we took, and we have created something called link. Link tag we are creating here in head. Okay. For link we are defining two attributes. One is rel, another one is href. Okay, rel is relation, href is hyperlink reference. Okay, so what is the reference for link? Styles.css. That is the file in which the styles are given. Styles have been defined. Okay, I will show you styles.css. Now come to rel. Rel is what type of document is that? Okay, is that a Word document, or is that a notepad, is that a text document, whatever it is. Now it is style sheet. That .css is a style sheet. So for rel we give the value style sheet. Okay, so what type of document we refer in href, the type is given in rel, and the remaining is the same example. Okay, right. See now, this is styles.css. Body. For body, we give the background color. For H1, we give color, text color. For P, we give the text color. So wherever we define the tag P, the color will be red. Wherever we give H1 in body, the color will be in blue. Okay, the whole background color of the body will be changed as powder blue. That's it. Okay, and you have to note down the syntax also. Left side, there won't be any tagifying in .css. The tag symbol, less than symbol, greater than symbol, no? The one pointed bracket, then P, then close pointed bracket, like that we'll define a tag in HTML. So know that brackets, tagifying will not be there in .css file. Only the names of the tag will be defined here, and that too, that the syntax would be opening brace and closing brace. On the left, you have the style attribute with a colon on the right side you have the name. Okay, the values will not be given in double quotes. In inline and internal we'll be having no double quotes values, right? But here in external CSS we won't be giving the values inside the double quotes, and we'll use a separator for separating each and every attribute. We'll put semicolon, that's it. So this styling is applied in the HTML document. The output will be like this. Okay, and these are the e-references of this HTML contents, and I hope you understand the video. Thanks for watching.